simple tape trick makes smoky eyes quick, easy and perfectly lifted. And I've created this with a $14 eyeshadow palette. To start this look, we're going to use some Scotch tape, but you can also use Micropore tape. Place a small amount of that on the back of your hand to remove the residual sticky layer. The reason we do that is because you don't want this tugging on the delicate eye area. So it should still have a little bit of tack, but not be as strong. This is the palette we're going to be using today. It's the Quartz eyeshadow palette by ColourPop Cosmetics. And if you'd like to try anything I'm using today for yourself, I will link it in the description bar for you. I like to give my eye a lifted finish, but if you have slightly more hooded eyes, feel free to take that slightly lower. How gorgeous are these colours? So these first three shades are the main colours that we're going to be using. Then we're going to have a transition shade that is matte, and then we're going to add a little bit of the darkest shade for depth. What's great about this look is the majority of it is applied with our fingers, and then we can just go in with our brushes for a little bit of refinement. So we're going to take the shade Magmatic on our ring finger. Place your finger on the tape and then come onto the eyelid down at an angle towards the eyelash line. If you're wondering about the opposite eye, I've actually used a different palette and it is a slightly different look, and that tutorial will be coming soon. We're now using our middle finger dipped into the shade Transform, and this is going on that mobile lid all the way from the inner corner all the way to the outer edge, and we are going over the top of Magmatic. You might be wondering why we are covering it up. We're not, as you can see, having that deeper shade underneath Transform is just adding some extra depth. We're adding a highlight to the inner corner of the eye. The shade we're using is Mind Games. You can use another finger to pop this on the inner corner of the eyes, unless like me you've got nails, you can use a small brush. Make sure you take this under the tear duct as well. Now we're going to move on to officially using a brush, and this is a fluffy blending brush. This is the 202 by BK Beauty. I have a discount code in the description if you want to try it for yourself. We're dipping this into the shade In the Zone, which is our matte transition. I'm taking this quite far along the tape. As I said, this is a very lifted look today. I'm only using a very light amount of this colour, and then once I've done the initial lay down, I clean my brush off and then go back in and blend this. So this is going from the outer corner of the tape through the socket. I'm now taking the Morphe M302 brush, and I'm very lightly mixing together Magmatic with a little bit of Rock On, which is the darkest shade with the sparkle. This tiny amount of colour is going to create that smoke on the very outer edge. So tap at the very outer corner of the eyelid, tap upwards and then down towards the lash line. Keep it really close to the very outer edge. That way you won't overwhelm the eye and make it look too smoky. And then just soften everything with your clean blending brush. Here I'm switching over to the Anastasia Beverly Hills number 3 brush and dipping a very small amount into the Rock On shade. I've tapped off any excess pigment before blending that close to the root of the eyelashes all the way along the top lid. Now we can peel and reveal the beautiful work that we've done. How professional does that look, even using $14 eyeshadows? Okay, so when you remove the tape, sometimes you remove a little bit of your base makeup. Go ahead and spray a little bit of a hydrating spray onto your skin. I'm using the M Cosmetics Divine Water. This is going to rehydrate your makeup, which will enable you to go in and patchwork your base. So I've popped a little bit of concealer back on, and then I'm blending that in with my beauty blender, and because the base is hydrated, it's just going to melt back in. I'm going to leave my concealer wet just in case I get any fall down from my lower eyeshadow. This will just make cleanup easier if it's necessary. I'm going back to my Morphe brush and the shade Magmatic, and I'm running that underneath the lower eyelashes all the way towards the inner corner where we applied the highlighter. I have to say this is one of my new favourite eyeshadows. I think it's such a pretty colour. Now we've blended that in, I'm going back in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills brush so we can be a little bit more precise at applying the Rock On shade really close to the root of the eyelashes, but again make sure you tap off any excess product because we want a very light shadow here. If you've got quite small eyes, you can forego applying a darker smoke along the waterline. I'm going in with this one by Eldridge, but you can also keep this completely budget friendly and use a brown from the drugstore or the high street. The shade I'm using here is called Ground Coffee, and again I will link all the products I've used in today's tutorial down in the description bar so you can shop directly from the video. We're now going to give our eyelashes a good curl. As you know, I am such a fan of these Rephr eyelash colours. These come in 2 sizes, but you can also use a small one, which I will link in the description bar, for very small eyes, or if you've got very small eyelashes. Now I'm going to apply my mascara. This one is the Lancome Lash. Nothing changes there because this one is so good. If you haven't tried it, I implore you to give it a go because it's such a game changer. It doesn't smudge, it doesn't flake, and there is a reason why I just keep coming back to it. I've purchased these so many times. I love that this also comes in brown, and it also has a waterproof version as well. Sometimes I pair this with the Seals Booster XL, which is a white primer that goes on underneath, but today I'm going to be applying some false lashes, so I decided not to bother. So if you're not applying false eyelashes, this is how it looks, and you can stop here. It's beautiful as it is, and you don't even need falsies, but if you are going to apply falsies, stick around. I'm just going to finish off with my bronzer and blush, and then that's how you patch your makeup. On this eye I've got more of a lifted look, and on my opposite eye I've dragged the colour outwards a little bit more horizontally, so you can create two different shapes. And again, that eye look will be coming soon. So to complete this soft smoky eye, I'm going to put some false lashes on. These are the mini cluster lashes, and I'm going to put maybe 4 or 5 on. I like to use around 10 or 12 mil. If you've got smaller eyes, opt for 8 and 10. Sometimes you can even get 6 mil, but 8 should be around the right sort of size if you've got small lids. If your eyes are slightly more downturned at the outer corner, or you've got a heavy fold, opt for a slightly smaller lash on the outer edge rather than going for a sweeping effect. What do you guys think of these eyelashes? Let me know in the comment section below because I'd love to know if you like them. I think they're super soft, they're very lightweight. They're not available right now, but I am going to link some alternatives in the description box. However, do give me your feedback because more information on these will be coming at a later date. So as you can see, I've applied 10, 10, 10, 10, and then I've gone down to an 8 on the inner corner. So hopefully you can see the subtle differences between these two looks. They are two different palettes, both affordable, both from ColourPop Cosmetics. And if you want to see the eye on the left, let me know and I'll get that edited for you. As you know, I've been doing lots of problem solving and makeup tutorials for you. So if you've got any particular makeup problems that you want solved that you think I might be able to help you with, let me know in the comment section and I'll do my best to create a tutorial for you. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I absolutely love these affordable eyeshadows. I think the pigment payoff is fantastic and the fact they're only $14. If you're from the UK, I will link in the description bar how you can order from America. It's not sponsored. It's a service that I use and pay for myself and one that I highly recommend. So I will link that in the description bar for you. If you enjoy problem solving makeup tutorials that helps you to build confidence with makeup, consider hitting the subscribe button. It's free to do so. And I will see you in my next tutorial.